I would say about 40% of my practice is actually with probate administration. And essentially, what tends to happen is the family calls our office and they are lost, confused. They assume, oh, mom or dad said they had life insurance for the funeral, but there's no real registry where we can dial that information up. And then oftentimes, sometimes what happens, I've had cases where the family member has a small policy, but they made a beneficiary on the policy, and they told that beneficiary, or at least they told the family, we're going to use those proceeds to pay for my funeral. Well, what happens is when you make someone the beneficiary on a policy, it's their money. So they don't have to use the money. So we've actually had situations where the beneficiary of the policy doesn't want to use the money to bury you. So we had a situation there where where a beneficiary of a policy who happens to be a child did not want to use the proceeds to pay for the funeral. And there's nothing I can really do to force them to do that. The probate process then gets initiated to see if we can corral other financials from either bank accounts, investment accounts, maybe the sale of a home, and see if we can to find some funds to kind of one, carry out the person's final homegoing services and then distribute to the heirs. The problem, however, especially in blended families, is it gets real messy, right? If you leave all the assets to when you're going through the probate process, all of the assets unfortunately have to get distributed to the surviving spouse. But if they don't have children together, then sometimes the person that died will unintentionally disinherit their own family.